Yo, how's it going, guys and girls? My name's Chris and welcome to my channel, CSM Investing. Have you ever stopped and wondered why you think it's so hard to make money? Or that making money in a 9-to-5 job is a waste of time? Obviously, because you could be your own boss. If so, then let's do something about that today. Making $100 a day has never been easier, especially with the advances made in technology. You are able to do everything that I suggest here today with just a mobile and some time to dedicate to the crafts that I suggest. I understand that being unmotivated is keeping people in the system of get up, go to work, get home, sit down, watch Netflix, and then repeat the cycle over and over. Or maybe it's through fear, or the fact that you don't like change, or even the fact that you're scared of a little bit of risk that might end up making you lose everything that you've built up already. But look, being comfortable doesn't mean you should stay where you are now. Being comfortable means that you need to stretch your mind, take yourself out of the comfort zone, and actually explore new areas, whether that be in your life, making money, or your relationships. Don't allow the system to keep you in its clutches. Try and break free of that 9-to-5 and actually start making some real money. That's what we need. That's what we want. If you do want to break free of this cycle, then carry on watching, and I'll show you with just a few simple steps how you could easily make $100 plus, and this is within a day without any boss taking any of your profits. But before we get into that, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Right, let's get into the video. Get with this first step, you're probably going to want to click off the video straight away as soon as you hear me say it, because how can something so simple yet be so important to be needed to help you on your journey? But I promise if you stick with me, you'll be well on your way to creating your own wealth. This first step is to create an idea. Yes, I understand, I've already said that it's simple and that round about now you probably just want to, but every top business started with one unique, simple idea. Take Gymshark for example. That was just one kid, well, two at the time, but now only one. It was just one kid in a garage printing logos on string tank tops. And now look at where he is. He saw a market that wasn't being fulfilled and he snapped up the opportunity as quick as he could. And now everyone knows his name. That's Ben Francis, CEO of Gymshark. Now that could be you with a little bit of time and dedication. And an easy way to get started is by taking an idea that has already been done and just improving on it. Or if you've got the big enough brains, create your own idea. Obviously, I'm not that special, I'm not that brainy to actually be able to do that. But if you are, go out there and do that. All you need is a little bit of time and dedication, and obviously pen and paper. That would be useful. What's the use of an idea if only you think it's useful? In this step, you need to go out into the real world. I know, scary, but seriously, go out and ask people whether they think your idea is good. You can create questionnaires around your idea, and that way you can find out information that you would have never found out just by asking questions on the internet. Get that one-to-one personal experience. Look at their body language when they're writing stuff down. That way you can see whether they're telling the truth or not. You can also find out if they don't like your idea, and if they don't like your idea, ask why. Ask what could be improved on it, why it isn't needed in their life, and how it could be involved in their life. Then take everything that you've learned, go back to the drawing board and improve upon it. You also need to analyse your competition. Who are they? Who are you trying to beat? And why is your product or whatever your idea is better than theirs? You also need to pinpoint your target audience, analyse your findings, and then put it all into action. Without this step, your idea will never survive. So make sure to always do your market research. Once you have your idea and you've realised that no one else out there has the same idea, and you've conducted your research and realised that it's a quality idea, then the next step is to create a presence online. Whether this be through creating a website, a YouTube channel, or something as simple as an Instagram account. The online community is so massive nowadays, and if you don't have a presence online, you're not going to make it anywhere, and you're definitely not going to be able to make any money. So creating a simple but effective online account will push your initial idea to new heights. The best thing about this is it takes relatively no money, costs zero, basically, unless you're creating a website. Some places cost to make a website and some you can get for free. But yeah, usually this costs nothing. All you need is a phone or a computer. And obviously you need a little bit of experience in marketing. And this will push your idea further and to appeal to a mass audience. Now, the next bit is going to take a little bit of patience on your behalf, as you have to build a bit of a respectable reputation for your brand or your idea, whatever you're about to do. And once you've actually accomplished that, then you can move on to the next step, which is partnerships. Now, this step is vital for making money, as through partnerships and collabs, you're able to reach a whole new demographic of people depending on what your idea or brand is. And with this, it then turns into more traffic for you, which then generates you more money, which is the goal. Then building up these relationships between the people that you collab with or the companies can create that stronger bond, and then people will realise that you're a trustworthy person as long as you pick the right brands to go with. If people buy something from you and it's absolutely rubbish, then no one's going to trust what your initial idea was if the partnerships that you're doing aren't respectable as well. So in order to excel and do better, you have to build that initial trust, whether it be with a company and the audience that you're targeting. Now, the next step is nice and easy, and that's every little bit of money that you make, reinvest into the business or idea. Whatever is your thing, reinvest it into that. That way, it will grow alongside you. You'll become bigger and better than you could have ever thought. Don't think, oh, yeah, I'm going to take a bit of money out of the business to help me. At least in the first 5 years, 10 years, whatever, always put the money back into the company. As I said, that way it becomes bigger and better. Solidify your position. So when I say you could be making $100+ a day, it could be way more than that if you are dedicated to doing what you're doing. And I really meant it. If you follow these steps, you will succeed. And the final step that you should be following is repeat the process over and over. Look at Elon Musk, for example. He took the idea of the banks and made slight changes and then created PayPal. And then he moved on, following each of these steps. Obviously, not from my own advice, but following his own strategy of these simple processes in his own form, and then created companies like Tesla and SpaceX. Now he has multiple income revenues and is literally the richest man on the planet. And I know it's going to sound a bit stupid, but that could be you as well. I realise that some of you are probably sat there thinking this is some of the most generic and broad statements I've ever heard come out of this guy's mouth. But I've given you examples of where this business model has been used, and these people have become very successful, very wealthy, and well respected. So yes, some of these steps may be quite broad, but it's because they're open for interpretation. Loads of people have different ideas and they have different ways of implementing them ideas. So it's just open for interpretation, as I've said. It's just those people who push through to the very end that end up making a difference in their own lives. But not just in their own, but in others too. My final thoughts are from, once again, a very wise man named Robert Kiyosaki, and they are: if you want to be rich, you will lose money. I'm Chris, and thanks for coming to my channel. Peace.